a big culture shock, I have to say, but very, very enjoyable. I've really enjoyed working for the guys here. Everyone in the team has made me very welcome. The car is completely different to what I'm used to. I have so much respect for these guys now. It's a real art to driving one of these cars, and there's a special technique. And these drivers who do these series, year in, year out, I think they're incredible. It's a very tough car to drive.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd be all quite glad that today's over. On the way to the circuit here this morning, we had Richard Westbrook and Bergmeister in the back of our car, Rick and I, and they were both quite nervous coming into the track and didn't really know what to expect of our cars. And after a few laps, they got their head round it, come onto the straight sideways and started to really get a feel for them.
It's a real challenge, and it's a challenge that I'm enjoying, and it's going to get harder when we get on the streets. But for sure it's been great to come here for a day and work with everyone, work with the engineers, get to know everyone, get to know the car, most importantly get to know the tyres. That seems to be the key thing in getting your head around this car.
Yeah, there's a hell of a lot to think about. Their heads were spinning around lunchtime when we were trying to tell them how to drive the car, what style to use, as well as filling their head with stuff about coming into the pits and doing their driver changes. So the biggest complaint this morning was the fact that they couldn't sleep last night, and they're still getting over a bit of jet lag. And we said, don't worry boys, you'll have the best sleep you've ever had after today.
I've been sweating today like nobody's business, but it's really good. But it's, like I said, it's a lot different to what I'm used to. I drive the Nissan GT1 in the World Championship. I think you call it the Godzilla. It's the GTR. It has a lot more downforce. It's a GT car. It's similar power to this. You could compare the power. It's got a V8, 650 brake, so it's very comparable engine-wise to this. But with the GT car, it does generate a lot more downforce. This is more like a touring car. What I would see as a touring car. The tyres are smaller, the wheels are smaller, so it moves around a lot more. It's more difficult to drive. It's more of a handful. You've got to work harder.
Yeah, well, the cars are good. The cars are a lot better than what we've had before, especially at the Gold Coast. A lot of the direction of what we've done over the past 12 months, we actually started here at the Gold Coast last year in one of the cars. So really excited to get to the circuit and see what the cars can do. We love the soft tyre, and these guys, the internationals, will certainly handle the cars a lot better on that tyre. So I can't wait to get to the track and see what both Jack Daniels cars can really do. It's going to be a good weekend for us.
In any street race, you've got to stay out of trouble. 28 cars on a tight track like Surfers is, I'm sure it's going to be carnage, and you've got to be there at the end. That's the most important thing.